If you guys want to just hang out and talk, we don't have to do a podcast.
Ancient Chinese secret.
I guess everything that's like cool.
Man, that's
slang.
old news.
That's old news.
That's old news.
I would assume so. That doesn't seem like a
Everything
white guy
that's
thing.
considered cool was just black at one point.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mostly slavery, yeah.
Yikes.
Well, you guys asked for me, so
No. We needed you, pal.
yeah.
This is the podcast. We're starting
Black.
over.
The idea that black people invented slavery is really funny. Dude,
was
I
their idea,
I like black stuff like Wilson Pickett and Ice Cube and slavery.
Well, no. That's the thing is they didn't invent it, but they didn't make it cool.
Yeah, they did.
Because
Dude,
white
imagine
people were
if some white
slaves,
guys
and
were-
that shit is lame.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
push a little further. I think they made being free cool.
They did.
Well,
they did.
I prefer the
they
old
did.
stuff. Yeah, imagine if slaves were just a bunch of Italians. Nobody would have kept doing that.
Oh my
Well,
god.
they did. They were.
Yeah, well, wait.
It's just different times.
Yeah.
In different places. Everybody you could possibly imagine has been slaves. It's just we've got like a big deal about one in particular.
Go on. Hey, this episode's coming out in March, pal. You're a couple weeks late for the history lesson.
They still have Italian slaves. They're called mob wives.
Exactly. Now you're getting it. Yeah,
Zing.
there's something you can't bring up almost ever. So I try to as often. as I
Slavery?
can. No.
Mob wives,
Well,
dude.
yeah.
Oh, mob
Is
wives.
that the word slave comes from the term Slav, like the word Slav.
Oh, like
That's-
Slavic.
Yeah.
Oh, so they were
Um,
Russian first.
Yeah. So they
That's
were. Well, no, it's just that's where our word for it comes from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's
We thought the black people were Russians.
yeah. I think that was
Just like
the
we thought the
issue.
Native Americans were
Real-
Indian.
yeah,
we
real
thought,
Christopher Columbus type of deal going on. Like, nah, you guys are slaves.
I thought you'd
Slavs.
look more like white Asians. They were really confused.
What's crazy is the Russians, because the Russians are technically Asian, you know?
Yeah, no, yeah.
And they
Nothing
look-
technical about it.
No, well, it depends on the part of Russia, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say Russia has like 6 or 7 subcontinents.
Yeah.
But
and
Russians, a lot of them do
sub-countries.
look like white Asians. They
Well,
got Asian faces.
Siberians just straight up look Asian.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, the boys getting shipped to Afghanistan had a nickname for them. They called them raisins. Yeah, Russian Asians.
Russian Asians,
Oh, that's
yeah.
awesome. Raisin.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were like, hell yeah, dude! You guys got to. They'd stop off in Uzbekistan, and then just a bunch of confused boys from Montana being like, "I don't understand. Like you're white, but you look Chinese." And then they'd be like, "All right, I guess I'm calling them raisins."
It is the most confusing thing. It's like a Portuguese guy.
Yeah, the Portuguese guy. You ever try to talk to a Portuguese fellow? Very confusing.
What's
Way
ironic-
harder in Spanish too.
just
They
go,
don't
sir,
speak
I
it."
don't speak Portuguese.
What's ironic?
He's yelling. He's
Yeah,
yelling.
exactly.
What's ironic is they call themselves Slavic instead of Slavic.
Oh, I thought the Portuguese
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't
We
say.
are Slavic.
We are
something like
Slavic.
that, yeah.
Hey, get in my Slavic tub.
Well, there's like that whole thing in South America, and that's like a whole mess. They about
Dude.
it. Yeah. Well, some of them speak Portuguese and some of them don't. And you'd think it'd be linear, like
Yeah.
there'd be a
Oh, I thought
line,
you
but
were
it's
talking
not
about
like
that
that.
other bugaboo down
It's
south.
just kind of like random countries speak Portuguese.
Dude, I've been getting into that chasing, finding Hitler thing.
Oh yeah.
And it's
yeah.
like, you know, the Nuremberg trials when like we got to get all these ex-Nazis, we got to get them. And meanwhile, there's just a bunch of Bavarian villages in Argentina. Like, yeah, you guys should do that. I'm like, how did
Over
we?
there.
How did we not just send guys in every village, every little Bavaria in Argentina? Like, get the fuck out of those houses.
You know how the liberals hate the Russians now?
Is
Like,
that
that's-
right?
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
hate Putin.
I can't
There's
keep up,
a-
dude. I'm just hating everybody now.
Did you see Justin Trudeau? He like
drop me in with a machine gun. I'm gonna fucking 360 shoot.
Justin Trudeau brought like this 90-year-old German soldier in front of like Canadian Congress, and he's like, "Give it up for this man who fought the Russians back in the 1940s," and everyone was like clapping, and then it just took a few people at home to go like,
Yeah, no. Wait, probably a bad.
"They're like, I don't know."
What a hell of a guess.
Timeline is strange. Yeah.
Truly does prove. What the fuck
Is
is
that your
that
cat?
noise, dude?
Might be a bird.
Mm.
I do think
bird?
it's my cat. Yeah.
Okay.
You can just call her your girlfriend, dude. You know?
You got a real
Yeah.
cat back
A lot
there.
of birds around
Okay,
here.
I guess what
Here,
we
hold
should
on.
explain.
One
is
moment.
what
She's a lovely
the
bird.
fuck is he doing?
I'll go make sure my cat's
Yeah, let's riff.
Yeah, I was like,
Should we
that's
do the
not
big
a
dog
normal
shout outs?
Yeah, let's do some big dog.
All right, big
shout-outs.
dog shout-outs. By the way, you can sign up on the Patreon, Chinese Rocket Force Patreon.
Don't do
we,
that. Hang
We
on.
have various membership tiers. Shout out to and when you sign up as a CCP card holder or above, we will shout you out on the first episode after you sign up. So a couple CCP card holders, shout out to Don't, Adam Dongboy Extraordinaire, Luke Nesbitt, and
Big dog shout out to Luke Nesbitt.
yeah, and then bigger dog shout outs to our dummy gunners, Ian and Snow Roach.
Love you,
So
boys.
at the $30 tier.
We also got Rish here. Is a
Yeah, he's $3. We don't shout
Oh,
him.
we don't. Never mind.
Forget
I take
that.
back.
You could just call him out for being a friend.
No.
I haven't been a
There's
friend
no
in
friends
years.
anymore.
I'll call him out.
Okay.
I haven't seen Rashad in a long time.
Yeah,
it's
no.
been ages.
But evidently he's seeing us, dude. No. Rich, I love you, buddy.
Yeah.
And then if you subscribe to the Patreon, we do make fun of the people who signed up for the free.
Yes.
So if you want to hear us trash people who sign up for the free.
Yeah. Hey, should I read out the people who signed up for free and
No,
then you give them a
no.
thumbs down?
Yeah,
oh,
no.
this isn't a Patreon app?
Oh,
No, this
baby,
is-
baby, we're banking it. Oh,
We're doing an extra half hour at the end of this,
Hey,
and
I
that's
know
what you get the
you-
Patreon.
I know you gave them a taste what you wanted to have behind a paywall. So if you want to lock it up for another,
That's me showing like a little bit of nip. Yeah, like,
no, that was one
A little
titty.
tease?
Yeah,
It was
a
one whole titty.
Little slavery tease.
Yeah. You're like, oh, he's just behind a paywall. Let me tell you what I think about the best slaves. I was like, whoa, dude.
I'm not ranking them, but I have ranked them.
No, but you have a best.
Did you ever end up doing that video
God, legendary.
where you were ranking
It's on my
slurs
computer, yeah,
and you
yeah.
bleeped every single one?
Yeah, it's on my computer. It's just
Oh.
never uploaded.
You
Yeah.
just never made it out there.
Yeah.
We should put that on the Patreon.
It wasn't.
Oh,
yeah,
that
I
would
sent
be
it to
good.
you.
That'd be a good place for it to go.
I've never. I was like, I don't know if it's funny enough.
It's
kind of my issue.
hilarious.
I think the longer you stretch out one bit is the
For
funniest.
people that don't know, Zach had an amazing video that has just never been published.
yeah.
That is the tier rankings from S tier down to I can't remember F
Yeah,
to S, like
Yeah.
tier zoo, food tier. You guys know it. You're internet kids. And Zach did a tier list of the best slurs. and
One of them was S tier.
Yeah,
And subscribe to the Patreon.
Take a wild guess. Which one was S tier?
It was Gook. Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah, good. The Rocket Force people will love that one.
Yeah, I'd imagine they would. Yeah.
Zach, this has been something that is kind of been a debate that I would like your opinion on. Johnny and I, and it seems like the internet at this point cannot completely agree on what gooning is.
Gooning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep telling him he uses it wrong.
Yeah, it's a form of masturbation and/or edging.
And what?
And/or edging.
Edging. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's when you don't
no,
come.
But you come.
No, you don't come when you're
You
gooning.
do come.
It's like extended masturbating without coming.
No, that's edging.
Yeah, technically that's edging.
You do come.
I guess gooning could be another. I guess people, it's interchangeable, I believe. But I'm
He's
going to be
going
honest.
back to the internet.
Hey Siri, what is the definition of gooning?
She's not going to
Yeah,
know.
you're asking an inanimate object to talk about.
Yeah.
I know what gowning
Siri
is.
doesn't know how to goon.
Yeah.
You don't know how to goon?
Siri can't dream of gooning.
But yeah, it's
I
yeah.
dream of gooning.
No, like if somebody's gooning and there's it's like jacking off, but like it's like edging, closer to edging.
Gooning is a
But-
sexual practice that involves edging or increasing
Yeah.
stimulation without reaching orgasm. Gooners may spend hours edging in an
Yes.
obsessive way.
Yeah.
Gooning can involve increasing the intensity of stimulation to extract as much pleasure as possible.
Yeah.
It's also slang for a criminal.
It's literally edging.
It's edging.
It's edging.
And it's
No, but
definitely.
So gooning is just a synonym for
I
edging.
think you bust though.
No, you don't bust.
I
It's in the
think the whole
definition,
point of
dude.
gooning.
I mean,
You literally
I wasn't
don't
even
bust.
sure. I'm like, come on, Louis. It's on the internet.
I'm what am I, 6 years younger than Louis, 7 years younger? I'm more in tap. Like,
listen,
with the,
I've busted
You guys
more
are
than
that
I'm tapped
well.
into
that
the
big of an age gap?
fucking, yeah, what are you?
I think you're
42?
getting groomed, brother.
Shut up, dude. Shut
No,
up,
he's just
dude.
like really nice to me. He's
It's-
cool. He buys me things.
Yeah, dude. I got him. I paid for his rent.
Oh wow! I didn't realize that.
To masturbate, especially in an obsessive or energetic way. See gooning, also an act of masturbating energetically.
I would love to see
where's
somebody
that? Where'd you get that
masturbate
from?
obsessively.
All right, I got mine from Google.
All right. Well, like Google's gonna tell you what gooning is.
Goongle?
Goongle? Oh,
that's where I searched that.
It's where you search something for a long time and
you
never
never
get any
find
results.
it. You just keep clicking, changing keywords.
Yeah, we're close. We're close.
Yeah, we're close. We're almost
Goongle would take you to the last page of the results.
You got to work your way to the front.
All the way up front.
Oh, we're going to get there.
I've been Googling a lot.
That's good.
We have fun here.
Zing, we got it. We're there.
It's not bad.
I say we pack it up, boys.
Quick little treat.
If you guys want to just hang out and talk, we don't have to do a podcast.
You
I'm
always
trying
say
to tell
this.
you guys this.
We
a
do
lot.
hang out and talk.
Yeah.
Without podcasts.
And it's awesome.
And you know what? And here's the thing. Zach, I've been punching my hours just hanging out and talking.
Trying to work your way up.
And now it's time we commodify it.
Legitimately, Johnny calls me up and he goes, "Oh, we gotta get him."
Zach, I'm never going to talk to you on the phone again after this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna record every phone call now.
You know what Johnny's been calling
The
you
unheard
all
sessions.
week?
What?
He goes, "We got the big get is on this week."
Yeah.
I go, "All right."
I was talking to Wes Ward tonight,
It is
and
what it is.
I told him, I was like, like Zach doesn't do comedy anymore, but he'll still call me to like run a bit by me. And I'm like, who for? And Wes is like, well, is it really a bit or is he fucking with you? And I was like, what's the difference, brother?
Hey, all that matters is you get a funny little joke out of it.
yeah. A Zach phone call is a bit of in of its own.
You will call me up, and I love it. I'll pick up the phone, and it is immediately into the bit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's the best.
It's called calling with purpose.
Yeah.
No, it's
I
the
get
most. I think you always call me with the most like scamp energy, because it's just be like, hey Johnny,
There's a tone.
Johnny, I got something I want to run by you, and then I can hear your girlfriend like snickering in the background. I can hear like other people laughing. I'm like, all right, lay it on me. What is it?
Well, it's like you need to hear it.
Yeah, I do,
Yeah,
and I'm always
that's
glad I do.
Especially when it's fresh, because I don't want to wait like days, and then it's like, oh, it's not. I have to like find that. What was funny?
You got to
about
riff
to
it
begin
out,
with,
yeah.
And I don't want to be doing that.
And does that give you the satisfaction that stand-up used to, where you can just say it on the phone?
It always
and
has.
then it's over. Yeah.
Like joking with friends has always been better than stand-up.
Yeah. I agree.
Well, that's inherently better than stand-up.
Yeah.
I don't like the
You
people
could
in the
do
crowd.
a show and like people will laugh and have a great time, but then that same friend group that went to the show, if they go have a couple of beers after the show and start riffing as a friend group, they're gonna gut laugh harder
Absolutely.
than anything.
Well, that's why we still like bad shows.
Yeah. Dog. I love God the funny. I think the most ridiculous call I got from you was after you got in that car accident.
Oh yeah.
And you were explaining it to me. And you're like 4 or 5 minutes in, and it's the most absurd. You're like, I don't know, some Asian lady blew through a stop sign. I'm like, classic Zach.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you keep going on. I'm like, wait, did this actually happen? And you're like, yeah, man. I'm like, oh shit, I thought you were doing a bit.
Well, it sucks because I do
Boy
try.
who called a roof.
I don't know, man. I try to be progressive, and then literally an Asian person hits me with their car, and I'm like, wow.
Well, that takes us back a few steps.
Exactly. it's like 3 steps forward,
Yeah.
and then a giant fucking smack backwards.
You're like, damn.
And she was driving a Toyota. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Is that it's
you
like
really got the full Monty.
You you
Exactly,
had just
yeah.
watched Rush Hour. You were in your car listening to Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
Like, Asians are the best.
Yeah.
You got ran off the road.
Well, it's as somebody who's very much team Asian.
yeah.
When they fuck me
Oh, I
like
know.
that.
That- when your own people do that. Hey, that's what the guys at Pearl Harbor said.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, imagine being an otaku at that time. That would have been embarrassing.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
would have been like, oh, but I don't like this. I don't like this thing that they did. I don't like everything that the Japs did.
Well, they did that whole thing because the ships were named after states.
We got him.
And they were like, we should have named them after Japanese islands. They would have been like, we can't sing those.
yeah.
That's Okinawa.
Those are our islands.
That's the only island I know. Is
The
Okinawa.
silliest
Okinawa.
thing is
Yeah.
they went in.
What
there
about
like,
Iwo
we're
Jima?
gonna-
That's another one.
That's another one.
I just
It was a
wasn't
famous
thinking
thing
of
that happened there.
Oh, they tried to take the Aleutians.
I'm
Damn,
trying
that
to figure
felt hard.
No,
That
I
felt
was
hard.
doing the R to L in my
Yeah,
head.
yeah. Well, I was transitioning.
Damn,
yeah.
really? All right, that's,
The illusions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it took a minute, but then I was like,
I lost target, got back on, and I hopped in. I want to apologize to you both. I just beefed it in the half pipe there.
Yeah.
Real bad.
Well, you're learning.
Yeah. Okay. Young grasshoppers become the master.
When we first met,
Go
I
on.
was but the
Go
learner.
on. Yeah.
I was but the gooner.
Yeah, you still gooning, dude.
No, I'm not, dude. I come all the time.
there was some other.
I
awesome
can't stop coming.
details.
What is the? What's the equivalent of gooning? But it's just coming. Like you never stop coming.
Bustin'?
Yeah, but like if it's like sustained busting.
Really, only ladies can
Awesome,
do that. And
yeah.
pigs, I guess.
Ladies can do that.
Ladies
Yeah.
and pigs, yeah, are the
no,
two.
What's
things
the
that can-
difference?
Yeah.
And we just lost some followers.
Yeah, all of our women followers.
Yeah.
The difference between ladies and pigs is that one of them is strong, independent. They don't need a man, and the other one is a human woman. there it is. Yeah.
The
No,
difference between ladies and pigs is you can go to Texas and fly around in a helicopter and hunt one for sport all day long, and the other one is a group of razorbacks.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I love feminism.
Yeah.
It's cool. I am a big fan.
The difference between women and pigs is Muslims can eat one of them.
But they choose not to.
Yeah. It's tough. It's tough as a white guy, right? Isn't that what you guys talk about on
That's
your podcast?
all we talk about.
Yeah, it's how tough it is to be a
Johnny
white guy.
just grills me for an hour going, how tough is it being all the way?
You don't have a little sprinkle. Well, you got some Lebanese in you.
Yeah, not enough.
Yeah,
it's
that's
enough to annoy people at a distance where they go, well, how are you?
Yeah.
But people say Greek or Italian all the time.
There's
upfront.
been
Yeah.
5 instances in my life since knowing Louis where people have asked me if he was like all white. And I've told each and every one of them that he was Lithuanian. Because it's almost Lebanese. It's also white, but it's almost Lebanese. Like it's an L.
Yeah, oh,
So
yeah.
if they ever asked you directly,
I'd be
and
like,
you said
yeah,
Lebanese, you'd be like,
Lebanese,
Zach just is a bad listener.
Yeah.
It's such a it's a
Multiple
for me
people have
joke.
asked you if Louis is all white.
Yeah. Multiple.
Was it
Dude,
just
comes
Asian
up-
guys
It's
asking
really-
if he's
it's
all
not
right?
that many. I've known Louis for like a decade.
That's
It's really
pretty
not
good.
that many.
Did you get that?
Yeah, it's a good
All
one.
right.
I had to finish
We
explaining.
did have to recognize. But
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing that people like get upset about it. They'll guess, and then like it goes Italian, Greek, and then they're like Jewish. When I go
Nobody
down,
goes
they're like,
Lebanese.
I fucking don't know that.
Nobody goes Lebanese.
And then they're like, "What?
ever.
You gonna tell me?" I'm like, "What? No, you fucking weirdos." Like,
Yeah,
You should just tell me
Lebanese.
black.
Like
Yeah.
the salad with whole cherry tomatoes
Here's the thing.
Ooh.
and cucumbers. You ever have that?
Lebanese, like the women who scissor.
Yeah.
Oh
Just
my
like
god,
that.
dude! I used to have a
Just like
joke
that.
back in the day about being a little bit Lebanese, and then it auto correcting that I'm a little bit lesbian or something like that.
Yeah,
I can't remember the bit, but I did that joke right before some just god awful GR comic, and I get off stage and he looks mortified and he goes, and I go, okay, whatever, and he gets on stage and his whole act is talking about being Lebanese for like 6-7 minutes, and his big punchline is like a Lebanese lesbian punchline or whatever,
Oh.
and it just didn't work.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
ruined
I was
him.
like, yeah, my
Stepped on
bad.
his toes.
Stepped all up on his shit.
And I bet you never even did those bits again.
No, that used to be
For you,
like,
it was a two-step.
yeah. I was like, oh, Lebanese lesbian, that's funny. I'm dyslexic. Well, let's play on that. And then I just destroyed a man's 6 minutes. Never to work again at Dr. Grins. He got off stage so pissed, though, and I had to bite my cheek.
That was the Grins mic.
No, it was like a Grins showcase or something. Or it might have been funniest person in Grand Rapids way back in the day. So it was a
Oh.
competition show, and I did move on, and this guy was so
He
pissed.
did not.
He was so pissed, dude.
Well, listen, if your whole set's hinging on one punchline,
Well,
what are you
that's
doing?
right.
But
What are you, Gary Goldman? Get out of
leading
here.
Up to it, yeah. But no, I don't know. My family, my aunt on my mom's side, keeps looking in to the quarter like Polish that we are, because we were always just told we were Polish. I'm like, nah, I'm thinking there's a lot of Eastern Europe all up in there. That's
I
like
believe it.
Roma,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
I could be.
You got the nose
Lithuanian.
for
yeah.
it. Yeah.
I could. You might not be lying.
Yeah.
You're Slavic little. Look at you little scamp. Because you got that Croat in you.
South Slav,
Dude,
yeah.
everything
almost
between
Turkish. Hate it.
Croatia, dude.
I know.
Croatia to Russia. There's
Yeah.
a dowsing rod of like, I know you're different, but within our world.
Well, it's the South Slavs, yeah, because you
Yeah.
got the North Slavs, you got the fucking East Slavs. Because Russians, right? That's what we're supposed to say.
Yeah. No, bad.
I don't know, dude. That one
Boo.
dancing Russian kid is single-handedly getting me to go like,
That's-
not that bad.
It sucks because I've as like
When they conscript him, it's gonna be wild to see his dumb ass dancing in the trenches, like just dabbing over dead bodies.
I've been learning Russian, right, for a while now, and
Yeah.
well, it's
Really
well,
betting on the wrong team? Huh? You think we are gonna lose this one?
No, the Ukrainians are going to lose this
Well,
one.
yeah,
the
but the
Ukrainians are gonna
steamroll
lose
keeps
that
on chugging.
Well, no, I mean that's the issue is with this whole ever since the Ukraine-Russia bugaboo, you can't even say anything positive about Russian people.
Yeah.
The whole thing is shot, and I agree. I hate all of it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's
Hey.
just actively covering. My
I think they
tracks.
should keep fighting until they're all dead.
Yeah, I'm not a Russian spy.
No, yeah, I know.
I just
think
feel
you
like
I think
this
you
is on
might be.
airwaves, so I got to clarify.
For God's sakes, I think you might be. I've been telling the boys at Quantico for years. I'm like, I got him. I'll be like, you want me to put him in a headlock? I think he's telling secrets. I'll be like, yeah, he's on Discord all night and shouting in a language I can't understand. He says he's playing video games, but it sure as shit looks like some sort of launch codes.
There's a great one too. Is knowing French,
Oh.
because I've been
For
learning French since I was
fucking?
like 10, 11 years old.
Yeah.
Lay it on me.
I refuse.
Hey, come on.
No fucking way.
Come on,
Well, it's
parlay-vous.
embarrassing.
Oh,
The
come-
French
yeah, because
language?
It's French.
It's gay,
Yeah.
famously.
But I'll tell you what,
Famously.
it is an unbelievably gay language.
yeah, yeah.
And
like,
Every time a French guy talks to me, I'm like, God, what are you coming
Yeah.
on me, dude?
Yeah.
Like, chill.
I
bro.
was doing a little
Chill, dude.
French into the Discord. I was doing a little French into the Discord, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were disgusted by it.
Well,
Yeah, it's
'cause
just the
it
natural
sounds like the
reaction.
boys
I
might
want
be a little homophobic.
your penis.
Yeah, well, I was saying that.
Yeah, that's why it sounded gay.
French for give me that ass.
Well, the worst part
I am
is,
attracted to men.
so there's an awesome card game that
Yeah.
you can play. It's a party game, and it's like literally it's an accent game.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is
awesome.
it the Chinese Rocket Force board game?
Dude, it's the official game of your guys.
One of the cards says Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, it's just, but I
Sounds like-
lost the French accent. I was devastated
Oh,
playing that
What?
game. Yeah.
Oh, but you still
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you lost the card that says French.
What's that?
You lost the card that says
Yeah,
French
the
accent.
prompt. I lost that one.
Oh shit! We'll just write one, add one in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did, and it was Chinese. And I did win that one.
What a loss!
Yeah.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, exactly. My mom's Chinese was incredible.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Your mom probably speaks fluent Chinese.
Wait,
Yeah.
she
Couple
spoke
Bud
it, or did
Lights.
she have like a Chinese friend that you're referring to? What do you
Well,
think?
no, she just said her Chinese accent was phenomenal.
Oh,
Have
okay.
you met
Nope.
Zach's
Yeah.
mom?
Yeah, I
She
met your
rules,
I met your
dude.
mom. I
Yeah.
met your mom at your dinner that you served here.
Yeah. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she. I mean, and that's the other thing is people say the left and the right can't get along. Have dinner with my mom.
Yeah.
You'll get along with the
Oh,
right.
and,
It's
st-
fine.
and stuff
good
came
time.
up too.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That I was in one of the saddest points of my life. I was so blacked out, drunk by the end of that meal.
But you were so drunk, you were like ping ponging stuff at her to react to. You were
fuck.
like trans people at the dinner table.
Oh shit! Really? I got that drunk. I was serving them up.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
That's awesome.
I'm a little scamster when I'm hammered.
I know you are, dude.
I'm a
I was
little-
telling Luke this tonight because we were at that Tuesday show with Sam, and we were at that bar afterwards with that menace, and then it was time to go because I had work in the morning, and I was like, I should have known better. When Lou gets hammered, he doesn't want to leave,
No.
and he'll be playful about it, and then I'll seem like the huge asshole because everyone's having a good time with Lou, and I'm like, okay, we do have to go
We
though.
don't gotta go.
And I'll be like sitting next to him quietly, like pouting, like a mean girlfriend.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I do the worst possible thing to the driver. I go, come on, I have one more beer.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Yes.
drop
He
a
bought
little
another
buzz.
beer that I had to drink because he bought it already.
Yeah, I wouldn't have taken care of it. There's no
awesome.
way I would have sucked
I
that
drank
one
it
down.
and I was so mad while I was drinking it.
It's awesome. Louis is my favorite drunk guy.
He's one of the best.
I-
I'd say. I don't know if you're my favorite.
Well, as long as I'm not
Take it
the
easy.
worst.
No,
I think is-
Nick Earl's my favorite drunk guy.
Oh yeah,
Nick Earl's
drunk
he's a
guy.
good drunk guy. dude.
I will say though, that night I got blacked out drunk here. One, everybody told me the first like dinner party you did, there was too much food, so I didn't eat all day. I was like, not a problem. I'll take care of the extra. You nailed like the five
portions.
you nailed the Michelin star portions this time, which means there was barely a speed bump
Yeah.
to the amount of booze that was
Oh,
going
yeah,
down.
yeah.
Because Sean, shout out, not producer Sean Murray, being an actual sommelier, was pouring the wine great and bringing me banquets. And like every course you guys would bring out, I'd be on another beer. Where I'm like, line them up, knock
Oh
'em
yeah,
back.
you were blitzed.
Oh yeah. I ruined your neighbor's night. He had a great time.
I don't
But
think
no, that was the night Sean drove me home, and I kept puking, so he was taking back roads all the way home. And I felt like a big one coming on. And it's like, pull over, dog. He's like, you want me to play a song? And I think I've told this to the Rocketeers before, but I don't know if I told you about it. I had him put on Money for Nothing. And I was just sitting in the car waiting. And it starts off with the I want my. And it's like 30, 45 seconds of Sting doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
And right
that
as-
little.
Dude, yeah, right as the guitar riff hits, I just go, and I just started yakking.
You have
so
you
hard.
have told the story on the.
I
podcast
know,
before.
but Zachy B,
That's
Zachy
awesome.
B, I was
Cut it.
retelling it. We're
Cut it
and
out.
now we start.
And podcast starts.
And what happened?
So anyway, you want to fight Sam Tallent?
I don't want to. I have to.
Yeah, it's your duty.
Yeah, I have to.
Are
You
you-
don't make fun of my friend.
Are you still doing those dinner parties?
Yeah. Well, we've had. It's been a hectic couple of months.
I get it. Your guy wins. You guys been partying nonstop. I get it, dude. You can't keep those beers out the fridge, dog.
Dude, it is Trump winning. My mom is
She's very happy.
dude. She's so happy.
Does that make you happy about it a little bit to see your mom happy?
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because
Seeing your mom happy.
I've held this opinion pretty.
Eyes on mom and not on Gaza. You know?
Well, it is the like, you have to like step back it and be like as like a white dude, like I'm pretty much no stake in this game.
Yeah.
So if my mom's happy,
Yeah, that's the
I'm
best
like,
we can do.
that's the best we could
best
do.
we can
It's
do.
the best we could do. Because I'm like, you got a bright side of the coin
Yeah.
or whatever.
You see, my mom is very unhappy about this, so
well, understand.
that really puts us at odds a little bit. I think our interests are opposed now.
Well,
Oh,
the-
no,
it's-
you guys' moms wouldn't get along.
There's gonna be
no, they would get along.
there's no world where Zach and I both have happy moms at the same time.
exactly.
That's not true.
It could happen.
We can
It
find
could
a happy
happen.
medium.
Yeah, we'll find the guy.
Yeah.
We'll find. We could find the guy.
Sheriff, maybe Sheriff
Chris Swanson.
Sheriff Chris Swanson.
Yeah,
might be the
President.
guy.
President Chris Swanson.
President Chris Swanson. We said it first.
Yep.
We
He's got
announced
my
for him.
vote entirely because he did the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
No, I have
incredible.
no
I know-
He is to
and
this
did
day the
not-
only gubernatorial candidate who's done the pod. We should reach out to the others.
I think. Here's the
We
thing.
should probably find out.
I think
You should get Vance on here.
Sam.
Is that
first of
JD?
all, I hear
Yeah,
Sam
no,
Tallent's
the
gonna
other-
run.
that
Vance.
fat idiot.
Yes, that
Oh,
one.
all right.
That fat idiot. There was. Did you guys watch the speech last night?
Why would I do
Nah.
that?
Dude, I watched the speech.
These the whole thing. You guys.
I
were
was
just
gooning
partying?
all night.
I watched the whole. Well, I was like, "Let's go!"
Yeah. Noisemakers.
That's my guy.
Yeah, I watched it. I didn't hear it because I was too busy cheering.
Yeah, exactly.
my
right?
cheering was too loud.
But it was awesome because there's two. Well, there's a whole bunch that was funny, but there's one thing that was awesome. It was JD Vance was like I could only describe like imagine in your head what like a little boy who has a crush on a little girl in his class would look at. Like, that's how he looked at the back of Trump's head the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
it was
Batting his
adorable.
eyes.
I was like, he's not gonna notice you. Like
Dude, he looks like such a
He's not-
cherub, and it's crazy because Vance on the record, or I guess off the record, but on recording has talked about Trump being a Nazi and just
Yeah.
it's like, dog, it's all politic bullshit. He's like, I'm vice president now because of him. So
Does Vance have a little Downs in him?
it looks like
Probably,
it.
Looks like it.
I
yeah.
mean, he wrote a book called
He's-
Hillbillyology. If not Downs, he's got a little mom.
gonna be
brother.
honest
Dude is cheeked up.
Yeah.
You do not get into politics without being a little bit retarded, and that is a fact of nature.
Yo, VP Vance.
Jenny, come on the pod,
Yo.
bitch.
come on.
VP Vance.
I'll come back.
Yeah. It'll just be you and him. We're not even gonna be there.
the special episode
Yeah.
behind the paywall of
Special.
me interviewing.
We're gonna put you in
Cleo.
glasses
Yeah.
and be like,
Yeah.
"Hello, welcome to a special political edition of Johnny's Rocket Force."
And I go, so what do you really think about abortions? And he's like, I don't like them.
I'd be like,
I go-
"Oh wait, cameras off, mics off. What do you actually think?"
What do you had to try? Like he's got. What do you actually think?
all of the mics on.
yeah.
What do you actually think?
What do you actually think?
This is just a prop.
Yeah.
It's a toy. You know? Nah, dude, he's for sure a little inbred.
Yeah,
he's
oh,
got
yeah,
that look.
Yeah, he's got.
Everything's
He's an
like
Ohio guy.
'cause he's
isn't
smooth.
He called his grandma Meemaw.
Yeah.
Like, shut
well,
up,
it's
dude.
probably grandma, mom, all of it, one thing. Where it's
Yeah.
like he's got like he's too smooth looking.
Yeah.
And he's symmetrical but ugly, so it's just like, oh yeah, all right, that's a lot of chromosomes that are like, yo, I know you.
Well, the funny thing is that Hillbillyology book was liberal pandering at the time because it came out right after Trump won the first time, and the whole thing it was like, hey, these are the guys who voted for Trump, these drug-addicted white losers. You don't need to worry about these guys. They're losers. We hate them. Whatever. This is where I came from. I got out, right? And then once it swung and more people like Trump, he started
right
going,
back
those
in.
guys are my brothers.
Yeah,
That's my home. Those are my people,
that book.
dude.
You can read that book, but only I can make fun of those guys. Like, all right.
When I said they're drug addicted losers, I meant that they're actually
It
the
was
heart and soul of America.
endearing, okay.
Yeah. That's what we call each other in
Yeah.
hillbilly
Yeah.
buttfuck nowhere. That's what my Meemaw called me
Yeah.
while she whipped me in between episodes of Dr. Oz.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. The other thing is that Trump stands at a podium like a gay queen, which is
He
awesome.
does.
He's like,
He does
Like,
that little lean forward. And
yeah,
he,
it's
he pokes his
awesome.
butt out a little bit.
I actually
Yeah.
think.
I like
well, he was
it's
doing like a one-armed lean
Yeah,
throughout most of it, and it was very cool. Like
Yeah.
it was like because he was like, it was just very gay,
Yeah.
which is awesome considering all of the dudes
Well,
that were clapping.
he's got
for
that
him.
legendary line where he goes, "We're the gays for Trump," and then
Yeah.
he points to the guy. He goes, "You don't.
You're
look
not
very
gay.
gay.
You
You
don't
look
look
very
gay.
gay.
You don't look very gay." It's.
Did
one
you
of
see
the-
just recently he got a letter from like, I don't know if it was like a letter
I
from
gotta piss.
the king of England? Is there? Yeah, they gave him a letter, right? And I think he can't read because he's like sitting next to the guy, and the guy's like, "Oh, we have a letter from the king," and he's like, "Oh, that's very nice." He's like, "Oh, should I read it now?" And the guy's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay," and he opens it, and he just looks at it, and he's like, "Oh, that's very nice." Like you can tell everyone thought he was gonna read it out loud. But
So
he just
Trump
looks at
can't
it, and he's
read
like,
is your conspiracy?
well, because then he goes like, "Yeah, it's very nice." And he goes, "Great signature. Look at the signature." And he hands, which rules for the record. If Trump can't read, that's awesome.
Yeah. In Trump's defense, if anybody hands me anything in front of anybody else, I'm not reading it.
Yeah. Well, he did the most
No way.
obvious. I'm not actually reading this thing. Like,
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah. Well, it's like a birthday card.
yeah. You
Yeah.
don't actually read the birthday card. They're like,
Yeah, he birthday carded a letter
Nice.
from the king.
yeah. And they're like, "What did it say? Happy birthday."
What
Shot in the dark. Happy
What did it
birthday.
say? What did it say? Happy birthday. He goes, "You're not going to do the cha-cha-chas, are you?" He thinks it's his birthday. Yeah.
Trump thinks it's his birthday.
He's like, "Was it my birthday?"
Did you guys see the video of the prime minister giving him the letter?
We literally just talked about
Okay.
that. We were gonna-
Okay,
yeah. And
so
he
awesome.
pretended to read it.
Well, yeah, but just the slow tone in which the prime minister was like, "This is for you.
Yeah.
You're a
Hey,
special
little
guy."
bud.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
guy.
definitely had the idea of like when a dumb bully's in charge and the smart kid's like, "All right, I got an idea how to get him on our side.
Yeah.
We just make him feel super cool." It's like,
It's
"Hey,
written in
buddy,
crayon. Mr. Donald, you are so handsome and
This-
cool.
I am cool." Like,
Well, did you ever see because his whole thing is he likes anybody who likes him. So like when they're at Carter's funeral and he and Obama were like yucking it up the whole time, and like Obama's like whispering in his ear, and they're kind of laughing, smiling. And afterwards, and this is after Trump's been like, Obama's a Muslim and he's not born here and he's a terrorist, whatever.
Yeah, which by the way doesn't mean he doesn't like him.
Which for the right, it doesn't mean that.
They could still be bros.
Because at the press conference, they're like, we saw you and Obama talking. You know, do you get along? He's like, yeah, I think he likes me, and I guess I like him.
That's epic, dude.
He seems to like me, and I suppose I do like him. It was very high school.
I mean,
his friends said that he liked me.
It is crazy how much like people are like, we need the Obama era back. Like, he couldn't give less of a fuck.
Obama's fine, dude.
Dude, he's another one of the billionaire bros being like, I did my time.
Yeah.
He's signed to like CIA or some shit like that.
Yeah, he's gonna be an actor.
Yeah,
That
doesn't
crazy,
matter.
dude.
Imagine Obama doing like a bit part. Obama's gonna be 10th billed in the next Scorsese movie for Netflix.
Oh man, I think I know his first line.
I think I know what they're gonna call him in that movie. I think I know the first line to him is gonna.
One of the dummy gunners called me out on my impression of Obama, which is actually probably something I got from Zach.
Have you done that here?
Back in the day.
Wait, run your Obama. Do it.
You want me to do my impression of President
Barack Obama.
back when he was president?
Barack Hussein Obama.
Yeah,
Yes.
you ready for it?
Yeah.
Because I've done it once before on the pod,
All right.
evidently, and we're going for it again.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
This is back when he was president. All right, ready?
Yeah.
She.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah.
If that's not heavily inspired by Zach.
I've never done an Obama impression.
No, but you've definitely helped me.
I
get
also
I have a decent Obama.
I want to point out.
Let's hear it.
I want to defend myself for a moment, if
All
I
right.
may. About
Can I run?
this.
Can I run my Obama first?
Please,
before
by
you
all means. That's good. That's really good. That's amazing. I was gonna do
do? It's not a fucking game. All right.
something about Michael Vick as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, there you go.
I could do something
This
like
one.
that.
All right. Zach, go ahead and defend.
Yeah, this is just Sterling being unironically racist. So let's get us out of this hole, Zach.
Oh yeah, well,
You're the guy.
Quick, you know how to get us out of these caves. Have you ever been this deep without a match?
Give us a double dose of woke right now, Zach.
I need 25 cc's of
woke.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you guys. Trans lives are our human lives.
Oh.
Trans rights are
Can
human rights.
you dip that in more irony, please?
What's up? Yeah, I could.
You're gonna say you needed to
I could manage it.
you needed to defend yourself.
Yes. Well, that's the. I think that I incorrectly get labeled as a guy who does accents, which is not fair.
True.
I do impressions
Yeah.
of people I know
Yeah.
and have known in my life that are of different races. So
Right.
I'm not doing I can't do a Mexican accent, but I can do an impression of a Mexican guy I worked with.
Yeah.
And it's very specific. It's tailored to him. So if it doesn't sound Mexican,
Can you do the guy?
Yeah, I can. Actually.
Yeah. Go for it.
Well, okay. So
like a garage, just like straight.
Dude, the more I'm
just
looking
put on
at it, I'm
some
like,
bear.
this is paywall episode. Sure, dude.
Hey,
well, no,
it
'cause he
can
was
get
very,
worse.
He was very soft spoken.
Yeah.
So you'd be like, "Is you're super please, he's not done yet."
Yeah.
So that guy,
That's pretty
that's my like Hispanic accent, but in reality,
Whoa,
it's just
I
an
thought it was just a
impression.
guy you knew.
Exactly,
There you
it's
go.
an impression.
Mm-hmm.
But people go, "Oh, it's an accent." I go, "No." So
Yeah.
I don't do black voice. I do impressions
Yeah.
of the black guys that I know.
Did you ever see when? Did you?
And they all sound like this. "Hello, I'm very respectable."
I'm very respectable. That's what they say.
Yeah, they
Dog,
go,
do you
"Hello, I own a car and I pay my bills on it."
Dog, okay, the
And
crazy-
that's what they always say.
Craziest.
It's never been towed.
I pay all my
craziest
bills
code
on time.
switch of our lives.
Not repoed once.
It's never been repoed, and I pay all of my bills on time.
Anyway, yeah, we'll take the sushi.
No chicken for me. Is what they usually say.
No chicken. Contrary to what you might think.
Yeah, I was thinking about lo mein too the other day,
Yeah.
which is a classic Chinese
Yep.
American dish.
Mhm.
Is lo mein, and I've actually thought of. I was thinking about this recently, but I have thought about it 50 times at least. over the years is that lo mein starts with an L, and I just can't get over the fact that it is. It's an L word.
Yeah, no, I got.
And it's a very classic dish.
Which
is
and
unfair.
But if you
said it incorrectly,
it'd be out of control.
Yeah,
because
you guys know it.
Well, no, I was gonna say
A little bit of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of that. I've been waiting.
Do you remember in
Very polite.
Did you ever
for
see?
an hour?
No, I know. I
That
know.
was a lot of restraint.
You're building up.
I've been holding.
15 minutes. Oh my god.
Veins popping in your
15
forehead.
minutes, dude. You guys can't
Dude,
see it. but I
Patreon
can-
app, all in that voice.
Dude, there's
I'll
about
call in.
a
Yeah.
dozen
call
O's
in?
just building up right here, and there's an H working its way out the top. Dude.
Well, it's either some sort of racist voice or a cigarette, and I haven't been outside.
and I'm all out of cigarettes.
I'm the Duke Nukem of slurs.
You just go to Walgreens tomorrow. Where's your gum to make me stop slurring?
No,
Oh, I could have fun with that name. We'll save it.
Yeah, boy.
Did you see Brendan Schaub's stand-up special, the long one?
the bad one.
Not the Gringo, the bad one.
Yeah, well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Is there another one?
Well, there was the
The
first one.
Gringo
Gringo
Poppy's
Poppy
the
was the
only one I
shorter
know.
one. The longer one came out first. It was like straight to Showtime or something.
Oh yeah, no.
And he has this whole
it's
thing where he
bad.
talks about the injury, like his last fight in the UFC. And he talks about like the UFC doctor coming up to him, and he's
Yeah,
like this
yeah.
Asian guy, and he describes him as going like, "Oh, Mr. Schaub, I am sorry for your loss."
Oh, yeah.
And then you can look up interviews with the actual UFC doctor, and he's an Asian guy, just like, "Yeah, so I took the
it
guys in
doesn't
the
sound like he totally gave him Asian
He just
voice.
gave him Asian voice for
Which
nothing.
sucks because not for nothing.
Kind
It's
of a good
the
bit.
funniest part of the
It's
bit.
the only
yeah.
good part of the special.
That and something I'm sure Brian Callen didn't say at all.
Well, that's why that bit is legitimately. I hate to do comedy analysis, but that bit is funny if it's a person common enough that everyone knows they don't talk.
Right?
Like
No. Yeah.
that's
like
a great joke.
like on Cumtown when
Like when
When
you do
Andrew
Johnny
Yang.
voice.
when Nick
Yeah,
would talk
yeah, when I
about
did
Andrew
Johnny
Yang,
voice. Yeah.
the famous Andrew Yang, not our friend, and the presidential candidate, and he would always be like, "Oh, do you want $1,000?" And like that was funny because he didn't talk like that.
Yeah.
But then also the long running gag of that is Adam Friedland had never actually heard the real Andrew Yang and genuinely thought he talked like that. Apparently,
Yeah.
this is now a Cumtown recap podcast.
Man,
So someone's got to do it.
Someone's gotta
I
do it.
will
hey,
say
rip Cumtown.
that
Final
Brendan
episode.
Schaub, there's one punchline that got me.
Yeah.
RP the Kings. Yeah, it's the same bit where he's talking about. It's the only like genuine laugh I've gotten from any of his stand-up specials.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say genuine laugh. The only one where I'm laughing for the right reasons. But it's when he's talking about being in the ring, getting his ass absolutely whooped, and the referee stops the fight. And he's like hovering over me. He's like, "Yeah, I looked up in a daze at the referee. I was like, dude, get the fuck out of the way. I'm in the middle of a fight." And I was like, it's genuinely kind of endearing. Where I'm like, "Oh,
This
okay."
is situationally
Yeah,
funny.
I'm like, "Ah, that's pretty good."
Hardest job ever made me laugh was on Joe Rogan when Rogan was going on about like chimps and how dangerous they are.
Sure.
And he's just ranting, and Callen's going, and it's like Schaub can't even get a word in. And then briefly, there's a moment where Schaub can get something in, and he goes, "Yeah, chimp will rip your dick and face off." And then they just, and they don't even hear him, and they just stumble. That's so funny.
That is incredible.
The delivery of, "Yeah, chimp will rip your dick and face off."
Also, the fact that he summarized the entire rant. I'm sure.
Yeah.
He just cliff notes the whole thing.
Yeah. I'm sure Callen was just gassing up Rogan the whole time, and
Yeah.
Rogies.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Bring back that Joe Rogan.
He was the best. dude.
Ape
Joe
Joe
Rogan
Rogan?
that was worried about chimps taking over the
Yeah.
world was the best Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
And now he's just like, my billionaire friends are gonna solve all the problems. I'm like, dog, who's
Elon's
worried,
cool, actually.
Who's worried about the chimps now, Joe?
Yeah.
I got a JRE sticker on this water bottle.
Did I give that
And-
to you?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
dude, the amount of times I've had this like gut reaction when somebody is like seeing it to be like, it's ironic.
Yeah.
Like I'm never defensive about anything. I double down on so many jokes, but the moment someone sees this, like it's not. I don't actually.
Right.
I don't actually like Joe Rogan.
Oh, dude.
I don't
Okay,
actually.
so yeah, I think Johnny gave me some of the same stickers.
I at one point had like 20 Joe
Yeah.
Rogan stickers, and I gave him the.
Well, mine has
comic
him
I know.
smoking like a joint, and it goes, "How dare you?" And it's on the front of my current comedy notebook. And I'm like, God damn it, dude! Not enough people know it's ironic.
Yeah.
I've got a
Exactly,
couple from comedy artwork Brian, who's genuinely a great artist, and he does a lot of stuff of comics. If you order stuff from him, he'll send you free stickers of Rogan that says Rogie. And it's it's like him looking like this.
Well,
and it's like,
Shane Gillis gave him that nickname, right?
yeah, Saint Rogies is what they call him. Yeah, and
Patron
but yeah,
saint
it just
of
says
saving
Rogie.
careers.
Yeah. So I have a Rogie.
in a way.
I have a Rogie sticker in my bedroom on my door that I have to explain sometimes, like, or I just keep the door
It's
open.
all the
what?
babes.
It's
Yeah.
all the ladies.
You gotta,
yeah.
or I just keep the door open.
Yo, that's
I
gonna
don't
work.
lock them in.
Hang on,
That's
that's gonna work
awesome, yeah.
huge for that army girl coming over.
Hey, watch
You
it.
get her in
Oh,
there.
you're banging, right?
Hey,
I've
take it
heard
easy.
like
She's
pieces
not gonna
of
watch.
this
Oh
from the
wait, she did.
podcast.
She did watch. She watched the clip already.
Of the pod?
How'd you know? Oh,
She liked it.
You saw
and
that she
better
liked it?
Believe your boy. I was tagged in that, so
Yeah.
I got the like as well. I was like, "Oh, you so lucky I didn't swoop in with a follow." I just swooped in so
You could have.
goddamn fast.
You could have,
Oh
dude.
yeah, you guys are both banging.
No, I
No.
barely.
Well,
He
I mean, like
bangs.
I don't mean like active. I just mean like in
Oh yeah,
general.
Johnny and I are fucking.
We've
dude. No.
yeah
Like-
with each other. Is
Well,
that
no, just like
we're
like
banging?
single guy.
yeah
Yeah,
yeah
Yeah, but
single
we're going
guys.
about it
Like
two
technically,
different ways.
technically, we're all banging.
Yeah,
you guys are on like an adventure.
I guess so.
Yeah.
More like a
Did you see the
misadventure.
dead eyes take over?
He was sad. Yeah.
Dude, he just did.
Sorry
a
for
barrel
bringing it
Dude,
up.
I just heard helicopter
Dude,
blades and
yeah.
Fortunate Son in my head. when
Yeah,
you said
dude,
that.
I haven't seen that. You corkscrewed in there for a second. I was like, Youngblood, you're fine. I am grooming you to be a respectable older man. You're
Good,
doing
man.
fine.
Somebody should.
Well, you wear those great shirts that make your arms look good.
It is
Oh, thank
crazy,
you.
dude.
Yeah.
You do look like the more fit of the two of us. To the
Oh,
point,
yeah.
it's the
Well, that's
truth.
because you do the calculated frumpiness.
I don't know how not to anymore. I'm like, what the fuck? Except
It's just hot in here. I think that's.
nah, baby, because you're
I had,
here.
I had a super cool bomber jacket that I could have kept.
You
on.
should. You
Yeah.
should have.
I
Cool,
should've
look
worn it.
cool, but also made you look hot.
Yeah,
Feels
that's
hot.
what's important.
Feels cool.
I
looks
gave up
hot?
on being funny a long time ago.
Looks cool. Feels hot.
Okay, well
Yeah.
that's the
Also,
stuff.
I would to double back. You had brought up the like dinners that I do with
They're
no
great.
explanation at all.
Yeah,
We're gonna keep that. I just
Yeah.
want to acknowledge the fact that you brought up.
Yeah,
What, did
you
they-
brought
did-
up, like,
do
a
they need to
very
know?
vague- I don't know.
The
They don't.
snow
They don't
roach
need
need
to
to
know.
know. dude.
I don't think that anyone needs to know.
No.
I just thought
Hey,
that you brought it up without an
Zach
explanation.
makes dinners sometimes,
Yeah.
and they're delicious.
Sometimes you got to cook.
We get to. He also has a little fire outside.
Two
and
cute
costumes.
cats.
We all
Yeah.
wear a matching white
neighbor that's
costume with a
not allowed
pointy
to-
hood.
Yes.
And there's a fire on a cross.
Yeah.
And we all have a good time.
Yes.
Oh damn! All right.
Yeah.
I got it too slow. I was like, oh, that's the bit we're going for. I was like, I was going to talk about how Zach's neighbor's legitimately not allowed over anymore.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
'Cause, yeah, his wife found out how cool we all were. And
Yeah.
then, yeah.
So she just told him he can't come over here?
He's nervous to talk to us
Dude,
Wait, why?
Because I blacked
because
out.
we're too cool.
Yeah.
And his wife is like a major square, like a buzzkill?
Dude, big old buzzkill.
Why can't she just come over too? Why is that?
Because she would kill all our buzzes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then she's just
Too
not
cool
letting
over
him
here.
come over?
Too
Yeah.
cool over here.
Oh, dude, leave her. Dog.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Dude,
I have
go-
no clue if that's the case.
No.
Where
we gotta go
are
tell him right now.
speculating.
You go wake
Let's
him
bring the
up,
camera and
dude.
the
Yeah.
mic.
It's cool. He's a musician.
Dude, Chinese rock.
Yeah, I
of
know he's a
course.
musician. I talked to him.
He's a cool guy.
Imagine if we go mobile, just unplug that, take that, and we podcast on the road. He's going to get it. We could.
Just TMCing
Mike.
our way to that
Yeah.
guy.
Mike, open up. That's
we,
his name.
we could do a mobile
Yeah,
cast.
that's his name. What's his last name, Zach?
I'm not gonna say that.
It's all right.
What's his last name and
We'll
address?
post his actual address right
Yeah.
here.
Right here. It's right.
Yeah, it's my address plus one.
Yeah. I was like, well,
So,
I wasn't
hey,
going to tell the world
Click
that.
the,
but
click the Google Maps link in the description. You
Send him a letter telling him to leave his wife.
can see a street view of his house.
You imagine the boys sending Mike a ton of letters? It's just like, dog, you got to get out of that going nowhere relationship.
So are we talking about the Warriors?
I thought we were
The
talking
movie?
about John Boy.
I thought this was We Are Movies. This whole time, I thought we were talking about the Warriors.
Come out and
Yeah, come out and goo it.
Warriors, come out and goo. Nowhere to go now, baby. Nowhere to come.
Can you goon it? Oh man,
So are you
endlessly good.
jacking off?
I'm jacking off still.
Are
yeah.
you?
Nah, this guy.
Literally right now, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, John don't need to jack off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
need to, but like,
Nah, he fucking. I go for planned slubbishness, which is now just unplanned slubbishness.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
always
yeah.
Johnny
done
goes,
that, yeah.
and he's just out there pushing them back. Like I got to
Yeah.
teach these kids,
Yeah.
but I can see you on a weekend night, perhaps.
hey, watch
Jacking
it.
off.
Hey, back off.
I'm backed off.
You look like you jack off.
yeah. Dude.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
say. I know. I was
Yeah.
the nickname Johnny Fucks
Yeah.
is very well known,
Mm-hmm.
and now we can't.
Well, he could
I
be.
just
He
jack
could
off.
be Johnny Jerks.
I just,
But he doesn't need to.
I just jack off after the sex doesn't work.
Yes.
Baby, it's you, and then you
Yeah.
just go over the.
What are
computer.
you more likely to do? Not be able to get hard or come too fast?
Oh, I can get hard, dude. Yeah, I can get hard. I'm literally hard all the time. You're
Okay,
like,
sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Boy,
Shut up,
boy,
dude.
boy, boy.
So
I'm 26. Shut up.
To be young.
oh, you can get hard. That's
Dude.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
Sometimes
happy for
I
you.
go,
I'm fucking done with this shit.
Getting hard
over
for the
this.
birds.
Wait,
Yeah,
let me ask.
exactly.
Let's get a second opinion.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm hard as fuck right now.
You guys have like a voice modulator on mine the whole time.
Yeah.
Tell me.
You just sound Chinese the whole time.
Voice modulator.
Could you just actually take a long time to edit this?
No.
Or
It's
send it
coming
to
out.
me. I'm gonna cut my own voice out, and I'm going to dub in my own Chinese voice over my own voice.
Oh, I got that in space. That's a
Yeah.
preset.
Do like an overly expressive anime voice with a lot of gasping.
Every time you do a joke.
Gooning oh?
Louis-son.
I mean, that's what Mike calls me now.
Yeah, I would.
Dude. Ah, damn.
Should we butt
Butt
plugs
plugs?
and go to the
Yeah,
go to
we
the
can
post
do
show?
some butt plugs, and then we can actually reveal Mike's true last name.
Yeah, we'll get into all the
Yeah.
deets.
What you got?
Well, is this coming out tomorrow?
Yeah.
You fast racking this out
Yeah,
tomorrow?
that's why I wasn't cool drunk looting.
Oh,
I
okay,
gotta
cool.
edit. Dude, I edited the last couple of episodes fucking hammered. I was like, all right, I gotta stop doing that.
Well, tonight then, when this comes out, we're at Treetown Comedy Fest. I'm on the Don't Tell. We have not sold out all the tickets yet, so there's still tickets available for the 9:30 Don't Tell. I'm on John Marco's show tomorrow, Friday. That's sold out. Don't worry about it. Saturday, I'm at the Dirty Show, the Laugh Fest Dirty Show with the Bob, hosted by Adam Deggy. A special guest whose name might rhyme with Ram Boder might be there. And then
Ramboner?
Ran
That's what I'm gonna call him.
Ran
now.
Boder.
Yeah, no, I got you. I'm
got
just
it.
gonna take a
Ram
look further.
Boner? Yeah.
Ramboner,
That's my
dude.
favorite comic, Ram Boner. And then next weekend, Saturday, catch me at the Rex Theater in Morenci, featuring for Jacob Barr, friend of the pod and friend of us.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say Jacob's a good friend.
Just actual friend. Yeah.
Zachy B.
Normal hands on that guy. Normal arms.
Famously.
Normal hands. Yeah, that's what he's known for.
Yeah,
Were you asking if I have plugs?
yeah.
Oh,
Dude, plug whatever you want.
Your
dude.
dinner?
What's up?
Plug the dinners.
Yeah,
No, those are exclusive.
Yeah,
those
yeah,
are
those are
invite
invite
Tell
only.
people about them, but they can't come.
That's unbelievably rude.
Wow.
All right, I got a couple plugs. I got a cat. She's hanging out. She's very nice. We have another cat.
You make
We
games.
have another cat. Yeah, I guess it's the only real plug.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys.
Is I have I'm making a video game about stand-up comedy. So if you like this show, that's basically it.
Yeah.
Except in the game you beat up Netflix.
what's the Steam page?
The game's called Mics of Rage.
Okay,
The
that's
Steam page is not live just yet, but it'll be live within
Mike's
like a
of
month.
Rage.
All right, then. But you also made an Instagram for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at
Mics of Rage. Mics of Rage.
We'll put that in the description.
If you're familiar with Streets of Rage, that's what the name is, a pun. It's a play on words on the game. Streets of
You
Rage.
should have called it Battle of the Mics.
I should have called it Battle of the Mics, but I already...
Do you know what that is?
No, I have no idea what that
yeah.
is. I was thinking about making a game like The Sims, but you can only make your guy Asian, and he can only jack off. You don't. It's 1 meter. It's 1 meter, and it's just jacking off.
Yeah,
That is a good bit.
Yeah. It's called The Sims.
Yeah.
I would steal the name.
Yeah,
What's your plug?
I'm just happy to be. I'm sleeping at Zach's house tonight. It's one house over from Mike's. So do the math.
If you live at Mike's.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It's add or subtract a number, so 50-50 chance you nail the right house. But just let yourself in. I'll be sleeping downstairs next to Mitchell Potts, underneath Johnny. You know, stuff like that. And then let's see here. Also on Treetown Comedy Festival. So tomorrow I'm on Laugh Fest in Grand Rapids. Oh,
What
yeah.
is that?
We'll
That's
tell them about
awesome.
that later.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Sorry.
Laugh
He's
Fest,
plugging
Grand
for us,
Rapids.
though.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, dude? I'm doing my plug.
Just plug the camera. It's just us.
Well, then get off.
Wait, what am
mic.
I gonna go?
Yeah, you should come with. It doesn't matter where the fuck I'm at. Nobody cares. I was like,
I'm not interrupting
do
you.
your
Just keep
plug.
plugging, dude.
No,
I don't want to do
no,
my
I'm not
plug.
doing
Between
plugs.
us.
Not doing plugs. Let's see. Treetown Comedy Festival Friday at the Blom Showcase 7:30, and then Mary Santora at 9:45. I'm also in Detroit Friday at Genevieve Clinton and Friends. Saturday also at Treetown. Does not matter.
Oh my god.
No, you guys were gay about that. That was very gay. That got me. No.
Oh.
I'm happy that you do comedy.
No, listen to my sad penis now.
Oh, come on.
Just a sad trombone of a cum every time.
Louis,
I come,
everybody's
it goes,
listening in their
"Wah."
car. They don't know that we're doing anything. They
Nah,
just hear the
no,
voice.
It's just wildly distracting.
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry.
That's true. I've only ever watched one episode.
Oh, it was probably the best one though.
It was the one immediately after the election. That was the one I watched. It was on my computer.
Which we recorded before the election.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Erection.
Yeah, it was like the erection night one. Yeah.
I thought that was a good app. I thought that was funny. The Sam Tallent one I couldn't get into. I don't know. He's not going to replace me, so I don't know why he's trying. It doesn't make any sense.
He will not replace us.
Sam
Yeah.
Tallent. Sam Tallent
Yeah,
will not
exactly.
replace you.
Yeah.
Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
Oh, in fact, he's saved a lot of lives. That guy.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
he's in the Coast Guard. Who do you think he's saving?
Yeah, exactly.
Did you ever see it?
I want to tell you guys, I felt so stale riffing both apps.
That's so
Glad
funny.
that one there.
It's all worth it.
Chinese
Rocket.